Hello, collective. I am Magickal Jones, and this is Wisdom and Guidance. And I wanted to do something for the new moon and Cancer today. All right. So today is today's Friday, July 5th. And we have a new moon. I know everyone loves the full moons. I love the full moon, but there's something quite powerful about new moons that a lot of people don't really tap into. New moons, they assist us with the energies of starting new projects, starting new, whatever, anything that's new, diets, relationships, jobs, and even just starting over. New moons are great for that. So, and amongst a lot of other things, but today you're tapping into the energies of the Cancer new moon. Okay, it's been a while since I did a collective with my tarot cards, but today I believe I will be tapping into those energies as well. But the first message is going to come from the Moonology deck. Okay, these cards are illuminated, so they kind of shine. All right, so what is the message that the collective needs to know with this Cancer new moon? It says, collective, that you have to have faith in your dreams. Okay, waxing crescent moon. Okay, so it could have been a project that you guys started not too long ago, actually. Okay, we just had a crescent waxing, or a waxing crescent moon not too long ago. I would probably say about a week or so ago. So a lot of you guys could be wanting to start, or planning on starting, or have started, something new. Okay, and you may be having doubts about how it's going to play out, or even if it's going to play out, the way that you want it to. But the cards, the oracle is saying to have faith in your dreams. Okay, have faith in, your ability to manifest things as well, because I don't know if you guys know anything about alternate realities and different dimensions and things like that, but they say that if we can think it, then, or if we could perceive it, then it can come to pass, because there are different stages and there are different realities going on, to where all it takes is one decision, to set you on a different course in life. Okay, so have faith in your dreams, collective. Have faith. Excuse me, I just not too long ago woke up so I'm still clearing out. But have faith in your ability, and not just your ability, but trust the process, of the universe, and also trust in the guidance of your spirit team. All right, what is the message that the collective needs to hear today? It says, don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Okay, don't let pride get in your way. All right, so some of you guys could be used to a certain type of way of doing things. All right, and doing something or achieving something that you desire, you may feel like, you know, or you may think that you may have to humble yourself, or, you know, even if it deals with working with different people, you know, or other people, period. You may feel like, you know, you would have to humble yourself, or maybe you're not the leader of this project, or maybe you're not in charge, when it comes to our relationships as well. You know, you're used to being the head of yourself, the head of your life, and, you know, you always become the head, or be the head of yourself. Never let nobody run you. But at the same time, when you are working with others, you have to learn how to be a team player. And a lot of times we can let pride and ego get in our way, okay? And a lot of times that stops us from achieving certain goals that we have, okay? Because, you know, whether we want to admit it or not, a lot of things we can achieve on our own, but some things do take team effort. You know, it's like that saying, you know someone who knows someone. You know what I'm saying? So different people come across our paths to help us, you know, at different times in our lives. So the cards are saying, don't let pride get in your way. I'm sorry if my energy feels a little... We stayed up late last night, and like I said, I'm just getting up, and it's after 12. Actually, it's 12:21. 1221. What is the message that the collective needs to hear? And it says it's time to release negativity. All right. So what I'm picking up, collective, is a lot of you guys, you know, may have this way of thinking, okay, or a certain belief, or you may have had to live your life to where it was pretty much all about yourself, okay? And I'm not speaking against that, okay? You may feel like when you work with other people can kind of slow down the process of something, or they just can't do it the way that you feel like it should be done, you know. But I'm picking up that, you know, we have to release, and I do like to say we instead of you, because me as a tarot reader, or as a reader, or as whatever, you know, we are also included in this collective, okay? We are included when it comes to these spirit messages. But, you know, a lot of times we feel like it's better to do something on your own. This is what I'm picking up, okay? This is what I'm picking up. So if you really want to complete a project, if you really want something done, and you know that you can't do it on your own, you may have to humble yourself. You know, you may have to release that pride and ego, okay, and that negative thinking about, oh, every time I involve somebody in my life, things always go wrong, or they never go the way that they're supposed to, or people only come around when they want something, and all this other type of stuff. As hard as it is to hear for some of us, we do need people, okay? Just like people needs us, you know, we all need each other. So that's the message from the Moonology deck, okay, for this new moon coming up in Cancer. All right, so release those fears of you know, allowing people to be there for you and to help you, okay? I don't know, maybe in the past some of you guys could have experienced something where someone wanted to take all the credit for something that actually you did, okay? And it happens, you know, and for whatever reason, maybe you didn't stand up for yourself, or maybe if you did stand up for yourself, you know, people were like, or the people that you felt like could make the difference and, you know, give you your recognition, they were like, oh, blowing it off like it wasn't that important. Like, oh, well, you know, it was a team effort, so there's no I in team, you know, and there is no I in team. But, and I do understand, you know, when it comes to your energy and your effort and the ideals and everything that you come up with, and then you implement that, you know, and you work with other people and you collaborate, and then it's like you don't get that recognition that you feel like you deserve, you know. But sometimes it's not about that, okay? And sometimes, you know, collective, you do have to speak up for yourself. Sometimes you do have to speak up for yourself and say, you know what, I understand this was a team effort, but I just want to take the time and, you know, let it be known that it was a hard, you know, challenge, or it was challenging at times, but, you know, I was able to do this, I was able to do this, and I was able to learn this, and, you know, yes, with the team effort, blah, 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 you know. So there's nothing wrong with speaking your mind, speaking up for yourself. But at the same time, you know, when it's a group project, or when you're collaborating with others, or when you're in a partnership, sometimes it's not always about what one person can do, okay? Sometimes it's about what can be done together. All right, so we're going to see what the soul of the collective is saying. What is the soul of the collective saying? That's too many. For this new moon in Cancer. All right. It says, what can I do to make a difference? What can I do to make a difference? What keeps you up at night? What makes you cringe when you think about it, such that every ounce of you screams, no more? Where can you create purpose out of your pain? It says today, make a difference in someone's life, big or small, because all of it makes a difference, okay? What keeps you up at night? What makes you cringe when you think about it, such that every ounce of you screams no more? Okay, so to me, collective, what the soul of the collective is saying is, you know how, you know, you be out, okay, for instance, this is a great scenario. A group of people are standing around watching a couple fight, okay? And instead of intervening and saying, you know, take the higher road or blah, 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 this is that, you know, everybody's just staying back with their cell phone and records, and lo and behold, one person that, you know, couldn't defend themselves like the other person may have, you know, lost their life or nearly lost their life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that the soul of the collective needs to put themselves in harm's way. I'm not saying that. But anytime that you can make a difference in someone's life, especially when it's like one-on-one, okay? And this goes back to that, you know, working well with others, okay? We all are here to make a difference, and sometimes we know better than others, you know, and that's just like a big brother talking to a smaller brother, or a big sister talking to a smaller sister, or a parent talking to their child. You know, we all know better than others at some point. And to sit back and not, you know, give someone the wisdom that you have when you know that they need it, you know, that could be detrimental, okay? When you know someone is on the wrong path, collective, and you see them and you have the opportunity to, like, project some positivity onto them. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Like, you may, okay, well, they don't ever listen to nobody anyway. So what difference is what I'm going to say going to matter? But you never know, okay? Because it's the ones that you don't think be listening. It's the ones that you don't think see you and hear you. Those are the ones that are watching you, okay? So make sure that, you know, you do right when it's time to do right. Okay, what's the saying? To know to do right and do it not, they say it's a sin. Me, myself, you know, I don't necessarily believe in sins. I don't necessarily believe that what's right for one is right for the other, and what's wrong for one is wrong for the other one. We're all, you know, on different levels. We're all taught different things. We all have different traditions and all this other type of stuff. So what applies to one doesn't always apply to the other one. But, you know, if you know you can make a difference in somebody's life, please do so, okay? Please do so. Because, you know, God forbid something was to happen to someone and you had the opportunity to speak some type of, you know, wisdom or love or, you know, whatever. You know, even if it's just reaching out to someone saying, I love you. You know what I'm saying? I just want you to know that I see you and I'm here for you. You know, and as, you know, like, cliche as that saying is, I love you. If you ever need me, I'm here for you. You know, some people actually mean that. You know what I'm saying? And some people actually need to hear that as well. Okay? All right. Wow. All of these are oracle, you guys. I didn't pull any tarot cards. So, we're going to see what more. Okay. So, this is what I'm getting. For this new moon, okay, listen to your heart, okay? Listen to your heart, listen to your intuition. Believe in yourself when it comes to the way that you portray or project yourself into others' lives, okay? Because you see how it feels when somebody else projects themselves onto you, okay? Whether it's negative or positive, okay? We all make a difference in each other's life, all right? So for this new moon in Cancer, okay, Cancer is a very nurturing energy. Cancer is like a mother, you know, energy. You know, they always, you know, and I'm not saying that they're always loving, you know, because if you get on a Cancer's bad side, boy, you got some trouble coming. You know what I'm saying? Because they will give you hell, because they're so sensitive, okay? And that's another thing with the Moonology deck, the card, don't let your pride get in the way. You know, sometimes it's okay to put your ego down, put your pride down, or set it to the side for a moment and show your vulnerability when it comes to certain things and certain people, okay? Maybe this is something new to you, collective, okay? Maybe this is a new path for you, but it's something that you may need. And what I'm also picking up is a lot of you guys could be needing to balance out your feminine and your masculine side. Some of you, you know, and in these days and times, I'm telling you, like, everybody, the men have to the men have to be masculine and the women have to be just as masculine. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you have to stand up for yourself. Everybody is like such on defense. Everybody is like trying to build and provide, and you know, the role of the man in society, it's like, I don't know, it's like it was given to everyone, You know what I'm saying? And even when it comes to, you know, worship and, you know, belief, it's like everybody says that God is a he. So everything has been masculized, if that's a word. You know what I'm saying? So that masculinity, I'm making up words, y'all, but that masculine energy had overpowered the feminine energy for so long. You know what I'm saying? To where you just probably just feel like it's wrong or it's just weak to even be feminine. Even if you are a woman, a female, you just feel like it's like a risk to be feminine. You know what I'm saying? Like you always got to have your guards up. And I'm feeling like around this new moon, spirit is working with a lot of us. The soul of the collective is yearning for that nurturing, that motherly, that love, that softness. Okay? So tapping into that, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with showing someone that you care for them. There's nothing wrong with, hey, let them have that. You know what I'm saying? Like, go, not like have that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody come up against you and this is that or whatever, and you want to stand your guard. Of course, always stand up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, sometimes you just, hey, you never know what this person could be going through. You know, they didn't touch me. They didn't harm me. They might have said some very hurtful words, but I'm gonna let them have that. You know what I'm saying? Because we all go through something. You know, collective spirit is saying, the soul of the collective is saying it's time for us to get back to that love. Okay? And I'm pretty sure for those of you this message is resonating for your soul. You have been longing for it. Okay? You have been longing for it, and if you have been longing for it, it's because it is within you and it's wanting to come out. And like I say in a lot of my collective messages, my spirit messages, you know, we attract what we are. Okay? Like, we may come off one way, you know what I'm saying? But what we really are, what our aura is displaying, what our energy is giving off, that's what we're going to attract. You know what I'm saying? So me as a woman, I can go out there in a pretty dress with some nice makeup on and some nice heels and have my nails done and all this other type of stuff, looking all feminine. But if my energy is more masculine than feminine, then I'm going to attract something opposite than what I think that I'm going to attract. You know, that's that saying, you know, you can't trick God. You know what I'm saying? And when I say God, I mean the universe, you know, because I don't believe in God. I believe in God, Goddess. I believe in the yin and the yang. You know what I'm saying? So, just to get that correct. But, you know, you can't trick God. You can't fool the universe. You know what I'm saying? That's like your energy, it doesn't lie. You know what I'm saying? We could lie. We could put on a mask. But what's behind that mask is always going to be the truth. Okay? And people that can read energies and the universe and all that other type of stuff, you know, picks up on that. So we could be like, yeah, I wanna attract a manly man. You know what I'm saying? And because I'm tired of, you know, this is that or whatever, or always being a provider. I want somebody to share life with. But if you still have that masculine energy on you, you're very dominant, you're very assertive, you're going to attract, you know, what you are. Okay? You're not going to attract a man if you're acting like a man. I mean, you know, whatever, you know, that. But you know, you guys, you know what I'm saying. But I'm feeling like now is the time to where it's time for the collective to tap into that feminine energy. Okay. All right. And after this deck right here, I'm going to tap into the love oracle cards. Okay, because I hadn't did any love readings, not like that. They have been general, but nothing like love related. Okay. It says, open your hands if you want to be held. Wow, wasn't I just saying that? Reach out, welcome love, let yourself receive. Okay. So that's going back to what I was saying about being vulnerable. It's okay to be vulnerable. If you want to receive love, you have to be loved, and you have to be in a position to receive it. Okay. You can't be closed off and have trust issues and all this other stuff and think that you're going to attract the type of love that you want to attract. You're going to attract something, but it's not going to be what it is that you desire. Okay, let's get one more. Yes, the moon. And this new moon energy, it says the moon is bright when it doesn't avoid the night. Wow. Hang in there. Be patient. You are on the right track. All right. So this is pretty much saying when we're in our dark side, when we're in our, matter of fact, yes, because when you think about yin and yang energy, yin energy, which is feminine energy, is dark. Okay, what they say is dark. Okay, and we shine the most, you know, as a star. We shine, or as a sun, you know what I'm saying? But, or even as the moon, we shine the brightest when we're in our dark energy. Okay, when we're in darkness, whether that's a challenge in life, you know, or if we're just in that feminine energy. Okay. And this is probably going to resonate more with females than it is male, but you know, sometimes men can be over masculine too, you know, and need to balance out that masculine and that yin and yang, because there's a lot of, you know, what you would call homophobic people, and people feel like, you know, oh, if I cry, or if I do this, or if I'm just happy, you know, people gonna think that I'm soft, or that I'm, you know, something that I'm not, you know. And it's kind of hard for a man to be in that energy in these times, because they may feel like they're always getting judged, or that they will get judged, you know what I'm saying? But what I could say about that is, don't worry about how people see you, okay? Because you can't control that. Because even when you're at your best, some people can still look at you and see something negative in you, okay? Even when you're at your worst, people can look at you and see something good in you. So you can't control how people see you. Be you, be yourself, be authentic to you. Follow your heart, okay? Don't worry about people, because people need to worry about themselves, okay? We are all on our own journey, and people are not even aware of that. There's some people that's not even aware that they're on a spiritual journey, and they're just living life like a robot, okay? And they're constantly looking down and judging other people because they feel like other people are not on or doing the same thing. They feel like everybody is supposed to be doing the same thing, and everybody is not supposed to be doing the same thing, okay? So don't worry about masculines. Don't worry about, you know, people judging you, you know, for you tapping into your, feminine energy. And I'm not saying be out here being extra feminine. That's not what I'm saying. But it's okay to be vulnerable sometimes. It's okay to open up to love. Okay? It's okay to say, I'm having a terrible time right now. I'm in the my dark shadow side. You know what I'm saying? Because we all go through it, whether we know it or not. It's okay. But see, when we know to surround ourselves with people that want the best for us, then we don't have to worry about, being around people that's going to take advantage of us, And this is why it's so important for us to always and constantly, every day, check our energy, you know what I'm saying? And check in with the energy that's in your circle, okay? Check on these people. Make sure they're okay, okay? Because these people are in your energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about you, but I don't like negative people or people. Well, I can be negative sometimes too. We all can be. But people that drain my energy, I don't like those type of people in my energy all the time. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we have to fix each other. And that's going back to the Moonology cards. That's going back to, what can I do to make a difference? We are all here for each other, even though we are on our own journey. Okay? There's nothing wrong with being vulnerable sometimes. There's nothing wrong with that. Alright, we're going to tap into one more deck. And then I hadn't used these cards in forever. Y'all, I remember when I first started, and I taught myself how to do tarot. Okay, I taught myself how to read the cards because I'm very intuitive anyway. So I used to just sit back and well, first of all, what happened was I got a reading from someone. It was just, a reading about, my life purpose and all this other type of stuff. And she confirmed some stuff with me, and she told me some things, and this is that and the other. And she was someone that because me and her were friends on Facebook. And I'll tell you, she was someone that when I see her, I was like, wow, that's how I would want people to see me. Because she would be in her goddess energy. You know what I'm saying? And I always want, or I would love for people to see me in my goddess energy. But, sometimes I'm so laid back. I don't know, And when I say goddess energy, I'm talking about like with the flowy gown and, all the crystals and all this other type of stuff. But anyway, she gave me a reading, and it was nice. It was very nice. And I think maybe about 5 or 6 months later, I bought my first tarot card, or my first tarot deck. And I played with it. I learned it. And I watched like so many tarot readings. You know what I'm saying? And I just learned. I went through the book. I wrote down. I took notes. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, I would give myself readings. And I'd be like, okay, so when this card comes out, and then I knew what my cards meant to me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. It was a journey. And that was so many years ago. That was like 2000... I want to say 2014, 2015. It's been a minute. It's been a minute ago. So, then I started, I had a different channel that I started doing tarot on. And I kind of gave up on tarot because You know, I had people coming at me, oh, you don't know what you're doing. Oh, you're playing with spirits, and oh, this is evil, and oh, I can't be around somebody that does this, and blah, blah, blah. I just got a lot of negative feedback, you know, and I didn't have that support that I needed, and at that time, I didn't have the strength, that inner strength that I needed to say, okay, well, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm called to do. So this is what I'm going to do out of being obedient to my spirit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that strength then, so I gave up. And I started back a few years ago, and it was still a little rocky. I still had people, you know, coming at me saying this, that, or the other. And I kind of like slowed down. And then after that, I was like, you know, this is my path. You know, whether people like it or not. If they don't like it, they don't have to rock with me. You know what I'm saying? If they support me, good. You know, but I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it anyway. Okay? So, and I later found out, because I'm like, Spirit, why? Why are these people not wanting me to do this? And they saying, Spirit always told me, because they feel like you're going to tap into their dark side. You know, I had people say, don't read my energy. Okay, I'm not going to read your energy. You know what I'm saying? People, oh, this is that, you know. Oh, what your tarot tell you that? Oh, what your tarot tell you that? You know what I'm saying? And they were always, you know, concerned or afraid that the cards were going to reveal something about them, you know, that they didn't want to necessarily be revealed. And, you know, hey, that's your own, you know, your own issue. That has nothing to do with me. I'm going to do what it is that I'm supposed to do and that I am called to do. So, yeah, and I kept that, you know, that mindset and my inner strength at that time, you know, it was on point. So, you know, I still hadn't been consistent, but, you know, I hadn't gave up. And no one comes at me about my tarot no more, you know, because they like, not only did she not stop, she got more tarot cards, she got more oracle cards, you know what I'm saying? She's even more into her spirituality, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what people don't understand. The more you try to resist something that's meant to be, the more it's going to push back at you. Alright, so let's tap into some love messages for this new moon in Cancer. Alright. These things is not wanting to come out. Alright, so we have healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. Okay? And it says dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. Okay? And this is what this new moon is all about. Okay? Tapping into, you know, that healing, that nurturing energy. Okay? The new moon is about, you know, renewal, rebirth. Okay? Starting new projects. Okay? Not more so as releasing, because at this point we had already released with the full moon, okay, some of the things that were in our lives that needed to be that didn't need to be there anymore. Okay, so making healthy choices. Some of you guys could be changing the way that you eat, changing the way that, you know, you deal with things, like the choices that you make in life. Okay, so instead of having fries with my meal, how about we have a salad? Okay, instead of having, or, you know, sitting in the house today, how about we go outside and breathe in some fresh air? Okay, just making healthier choices. Okay, being lighthearted, finding stuff out, allowing things to be like to come to you. Remember the card from the Sacred Soul Messages, you know, and it said if you want to receive, you have to be open to receive, okay? And in order to find things out, you have to put yourself in a position to where things will come to you, okay? It says coming to light, things coming to light, finding out, okay? And it says heal, okay? So some healing energies coming in for the collective, okay? Let's get one or two more. I don't know where the time is, but I know I'm tired of sitting like this. All right. It says talking, interesting, conversing more, awaited messages arrive, text, call, email, hovering. All right. So some of you guys are communicating more with others, okay? Some of you guys are communicating more, or you can expect this, okay? And if this is not your energy, collective, this could be the energy of someone in your circle, okay? Someone that you're dealing with, okay? A partner, okay? You could notice that this person is changing. Give me 1 minute. Okay, but yeah, you could notice that this person's energy is changing. You know, they're becoming more lighthearted. You know, they're becoming more vulnerable to you. They're opening up more to you, okay? They want to talk to you more. You know what I'm saying? You're getting more messages from this person or these people, okay? I'm hearing for some of you, you know, we are in the summer season. It's pretty hot outside, but, you know, after the sun sets and all this other stuff, you know, your person may, come on, let's go to the park and take a walk, or let's go to the lake and sit by the water. You know what I'm saying? Someone could be bringing you flowers, okay? Someone could be asking more questions, like if you're into, you know, something like tarot, some type of divination or whatever, you could notice that your person is becoming more aware of what it is that you're into. And what this means is you guys are being or getting more on the line. You're getting aligned. You're being more aligned. Why can't I say this right? you're getting into alignment with each other, okay? So these are some of the things that you could expect to be going on around this new moon in Cancer, okay? You or your person is opening up, okay? Someone's changing, okay? Oh, I thought that was one. That's two. It says watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. And then it says camera. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. So that right there speaks for itself, collective. Some of you guys have someone from your past that's watching you, okay? They're reminiscing about the times that you and them had, okay? They are looking at you and they're seeing that you're making healthier choices, okay? That you're spending more time on yourself. Maybe you guys are, you know, taking better care of yourself as far as grooming and dressing, okay? They just notice the change in you. They notice that you're more free, okay? Some of you guys could be tapping more into your, tapping in, what is wrong? Okay, anyway. Some of you guys could be tapping into your feminine energy. And someone is taking notice of that, okay? And they're like, you know, whether they want to come back to you or not, I don't know. But someone is watching you, okay? And they're from somebody from your past, of course, okay? And they're like, wow, imagine if me and the collective was still together. Me and the collective could be making these changes together. You know, so apparently someone's looking at you, collective, and they're saying that they like the path that you're on, okay? they see you glowing. Okay, so some of you guys could have had a glow up. All right, and someone is like, wow. So whether they admit it or not, ever, someone could be inspired by you. Okay, you could be inspiring someone just by them watching you. So whatever it is that you're doing in a good way, whether you see it as good or you just see it as I'm just doing me, whatever you're doing, collective, keep doing it, because you're inspiring others. You're wanting others to, you're wanting, you have others wanting to change. Okay, all right. So, all right, I hope someone got something out of that, and I will see you guys later. All right, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe the message. Hopefully my next message I have a little bit more energy, but I just wanted to go ahead and get this one out the way. All right.